are rigged up with our little green flag, which is the first time we've ever flown a flag on our JL so far. So we're pretty excited. We're actually in line to go on the trail known as Double Sammy, which supposedly has a really rad climb at the very end. We're pretty excited about. All of our gear is back at the hotel, still drying because it's hecka damp, right, Kev?
It's super damp.
Yeah, it's insanely wet still. So we got the hotel for 2 nights. That way all of our stuff can continue to dry as we have fun wheeling today. We're going through a bridge. I don't want to chop my head off, so I'm gonna get back down in the Jeep. Huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, there are a massive amount of Jeeps at the Trail Hero event. Like I said, we're in line for Double Sammy. I have a feeling it's gonna be a good time. I mean, knowing Kevin and us, we'll make anything a good time. Oh yeah, look, that would totally take my head off. But yeah, about to flip on an obstacle, good time. All of our belongings in our tent bashed against a tree, good time. The key is having a positive outlook on life in general and trying to have fun wherever possible. That did suck though. So,
there's a lake.
Yeah, there's the lake that all of our stuff almost went into. So yeah, that would have like super duper sucked. So silver linings, our stuff didn't go into the lake. We were able to recover it all in relatively one piece. So, and this is our first obstacle. Which is basically just a decent climb, as you can see. I assume this is the gatekeeper. The guardian would be a pretty apt name. Hey, true passenger, little. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Real hard. You want me to move out of your way? So Kevin did make it up that first incline, just FYI. Unfortunately, my camera stopped filming for some reason or another. But if you want to imagine what it was like, just sort of picture Kevin climbing that incline, not bumping it like I told him to or pulling any momentum, spinning tires for like 30 seconds, backing up, then bumping it and making it over. I'll be a little more careful for the remainder of the trip, make sure I don't miss any other cool obstacles. My bad, guys.
I told you I was going to scrub the tires in. I wasn't going to bump it. I wanted to sit there and spin, and it actually almost just walked right up without spinning.
It did. And he did warn me that he was going to intentionally try to spin the tires to help scrub them in. Which, by the way, we do have the tires at the moment aired down to 7 PSI because it's the whole point of beadlocks, being able to air down less, get more traction. So 7 PSI for anyone who is curious what we are aired down to for this trail. 2 minutes into the trail, and Kevin has already broken in this wheel. You see that beautiful rock rash?
Oh. This ain't a show truck.
That's a pretty steep drop, and he is definitely gonna hit rear bumper coming down. Watch this. There goes our plate, right? Little poof of smoke. I can't say this much about this trail so far. It is freaking beautiful. Which, actually, honestly, I feel like I say about just about every trail that we go on, but this one does have a pretty rad view. You've got insane mountains and plateaus in the distance. You have the lake, and of course, you have our beautiful JL, right, Kev?
Of course, and my beautiful wife.
Oh, look at him trying to be sweet. He's sucking up, he wants something. Well, that seems like a pretty interesting predicament to be in.
Whoa.
Ooh. So this is actually something that's really interesting about this place that we just found out yesterday. We've been told that although there's trails and known obstacles, this area is sort of a free-for-all. There's no specific path you have to stay on, like, you know, in Colorado and a lot of other places. You just go basically wherever you want, which is very bizarre for Kevin and I to kind of think about. We're so used to, you know, Colorado and most trails where you have to stay the trail, you know, don't trailblaze. Here, that's not really a thing. You kind of just pick your own lines and it works out or it doesn't in this case, apparently. There you go. That's one way to do it. Here's the front driver wheel. We're just rock rashing all the wheels today, breaking them in right. We're so dumb. He's telling me. He's telling him to go driver, which is probably where he needs to go, but I don't know if you can see just how close that driver's side is to that wall. Kevin's like, what the? That's super off camber. There it goes. I would have loved to have seen Kevin's face as he was telling him to go driver. He was probably like, how was your face on that? You look like you got like super close to the wall.
Yeah, I was dragging the fender flare on the wall the whole time. So I'm watching the other vehicles go up these rocks, and I'm noticing a lot of people slipping and having to redo their lines or get wheel speed, and I'm just crawling up them. I don't know if it's the, it's a combination. It's the tires and being at 7 psi. I'm not having to use lockers sometimes, and it's just walking up stuff. It's
you think
nice.
You could have gone a little more passenger and stayed off the wall?
Yeah, I could have just gone up that sideways.
Go up. Okay, now go driver. There you go. Come my way. Nice flip right now. Good. And bring it out a little bit. Straighten it out big time. Woo! Bring the back of the hair.
I give him props. I don't think I would have told Kevin to stick with it. Yeah, no, you're off the ledge.
Rotated you on it, and you're halfway into that ledge. Let me see.
I'd say go a little bit passenger and back up very slow. Yeah, just back up nice and slow. Oh, he's gonna drag front suspension all the way down. It's gonna suck. Oh yeah, that's gonna suck. Oh yeah. Yeah, you could have toppled. There you go. Woo! And cut your wheel into this right here. Your driver wheel. We'll see if we can manage that without destroying anything. There you go. There you go. The climbing or should hopefully can get traction. Hold on. There you go, right there. Hard driver, as you come up, just a little. There you go. Good job, babe. You're good. Keep cutting, keep cutting. Yeah. Just stay hard driver as you come up. This is going to be the fun part. Keep climbing. Slow, slow, slow. Hold on.
Driver?
Stay. Go a little more. Keep going. Back up. Are you ready to climb or no?
Yeah, I mean, it's up against it, but I mean, that's...
All right, well, you're not close yet to flipping or anything, so just go slow, see if you can get it. All right. No. Maybe? I don't know. Back up a little bit. All right, just go easy. Stay driver. That was so sketch. All right. Keep coming, straighten out as you come up. There you go. There you go. driver and passenger as you bump it, like do a turning bump. Does that make sense? God, it's like so freaking close. It's not fair. It's just like right there. Oh my God! All it took was one person.
Hey, he just lifted up the tire.
You guys are those famous YouTubers, right?
Yeah, what's your
I've seen
name?
your stuff, Josh.
Josh, I am Brittany.
Brittany.
It is a pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Here, let me just lend you a little hand. That was awesome. Back left tire just wouldn't.
Just enough to get up a little higher
Yeah.
and grab, yeah. I mean, you pushed it up, what, probably about an inch or so, and that was all it needed?
I know. There goes all my new tires.
Good job, babe.
Oh, there it is.
Fan?
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in the upright position and prepare for takeoff.
Our own personal jet fighter plane. I am still thoroughly impressed that we made it up that. Even if we had the help of one awesome gentleman to give us just that little push it needed, it's still super rad. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. I mean, is that a little my way? Oh my God. Yeah, I know. You're not gonna do it. No. No.
No?
No. I would say, yeah, you're just gonna high center. I think you're already up against one of your skids. You're gonna bump it over, but I don't think you'll do it otherwise. If it was dry, you might be able to crawl over. Oh my God. I'm gonna kill you when you make it up this. Oh my God. That's retarded! That's so dumb! This friggin' God dang it! Alright. Once again, I eat my words. I take back everything I said. The JL is awesome. Look at all that tire does. This is retarded. So much for brand new tires. I can't believe he made it up that. That's so dumb. He basically zigzagged up the skids the whole way. Yeah, the skids actually kind of helped you. In this case, rather than the stock cross members, the MetalCloak skids kind of let him slide his way up versus the stock cross members, which would have been like, nope. What kind of bump was that? Yeah. Go. Yeah. There's so much just slick sand and rock right now because of all the rain that we had. Despite the fact that the ground is wet, the rocks are wet, the sand is wet, everything is more difficult, slipperier, more challenging than it normally would be. The tires are doing fantastic. The bead locks are doing fantastic because they're letting us air down to what we normally couldn't to help get even more grip out of the tires. Plus the JL we just love. So yeah, Raceline, Milestar, thank you for making amazing products. We love them. That is insane. Keep going. I have no idea what tires this guy is running, but the difference right there is ridiculous. Oh, look at him showing off with the Bestop too. God, that's freaking ridiculous. Bump it.
You just gotta test that rev limiter right there, baby.
There you go.
Make a shout out. Shout out to Cohen White. This one's for you.
Did I mention that they have snow cones at the top of this trail in the middle of nowhere? This is so rad. So far, this event has been really fun, actually. A lot of cool people, awesome trails, and snow cones. Can't beat that. So this is known as the chute, which is, actually I don't know what type of incline it is. Kevin will find out as soon as he goes up it though. Get the tires nice and wet right before we try to climb. Passenger!
Passenger, Kev. What was it? Fun. That's awesome. You gotta keep turning into that passenger. So let's reline you up.
Passenger! There you go, straight out. Oh God. See how you can see into the Sunrider Bestop? Woo!
Okay, now give it some more speed. Just like that. Very nice. Good driver. Okay, you can turn your lockers off, and just to your left is a little notch to straddle to get out.
Cool.
Good work, Kev. Nice.
That was, yeah. I forgot to look down, damn it. I was trying to look at the pitch and roll.
Oh, that's right.
What
You
the
got all
incline
that
was. I was looking at you and I forgot to look down. Might have to do it again. You're over the crest, so.
It's slick.
Oh man.
okay?
A little bit faster. Okay, driver. Driver.
Get your...
Easy, Kev. Hey, is your arm okay?
Take a breather.
Your arm okay? Yeah. Okay.
You didn't really do all you did was pull off your fender flare. Like you're okay. Like my mirror. It's just a mirror. So you're okay. Like you just relax. We might have to well, I think we might have to I might have to like winch just some weight off of it. You want to go pull the Jeep around?
Yeah.
Alright, see if you can get it out of gear. Put it in reverse.
You get it? Alright, that was it.
Yeah. You're going to want to turn hard passenger as he comes back.
Just so we can try to turn.
Yeah,
Like we
that's
should
all.
try to turn past.
It's a little snug.
We just want to give him a little.
As it pulls you up a little bit, try and turn passenger.
Put it. Whoa! Stop. Yeah, hold on.
Just going to push him into the rock. Nice and easy. Run me over. You're good. Okay. Nice and easy. There you go. We got the hard foul.
Yeah, no one ever wants. I mean, we all go out and do this, and obviously, y'all have seen what Kevin and I do, and we've been perilously close to that sort of situation countless times, honestly. But it's never really something you want to see happen. Especially, he's a cool guy. We found out too earlier on in the day that he actually subscribes to our channel, and honestly, our heart totally goes out to you. That stuff like that just sucks. The good news is, it's just the Jeep. The driver wasn't injured, and that's what's really important. Obviously, you guys have seen me get onto Kevin more than once for sticking his hand out the window. So just always be careful. You can replace a vehicle, you can't replace a person. With that said, we're gonna baja down this sandy hill. I always like to point out Kevin came over that blind crest with no idea about what was on the other side.